Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It is such a pleasure to be partnering with Microsoft for this event. My name is Oommen, and I head the business development at Levtech Consulting. It is the third year that we have been able to speak to business leaders like yourselves, who are looking at technology as a medium to shape both business and society. We ourselves are excited to be in one of the most transformational eras in the history of the world, and particularly at Microsoft, with Dynamics 365 becoming the epicenter of digital transformation drive that Microsoft is bringing to the world. Till quite recently, business as usual was often a positive connotation. Not anymore. Where we are today, being good enough is really not good enough. In such a hyper-competitive world, where every device is connected, where every projects are measured, where every customer knows you intimately, there is only one way to succeed, and that is by transforming your business through technology. Right now, you are at a central point in a tornado of change fueled by digitization, mobilization, automation, disintermediation, and this is even truer in the world of business applications. The way that we work and think will never be the same. The skills that we need to survive in business will have to be different. It is quite evident that technology has played an increasing role in our lives, both at an individual level and at business level. For example, I can still see some of you with your mobiles there. Just think for yourself. Compare the time that you would have spent on WhatsApp between last year and this year. Isn't your children compelling you to be a part of Snapchat? The corporate world has seen an even bigger revolution. The digital ad budgets have multiplied 10 times in just 5 years. Mobile apps have been replacing branch banking and playing a pivotal role for a better in-store experience. E-commerce is rapidly changing the face of retail. A vision of a smart city has become a reality today. So as businesses, are we ready to adapt to this space? Is the question that we need to ask ourselves. The world is moving fast, and the time has come to change. The digital contribution to GDP of countries in the Middle East is only half when compared to the countries in the West. However, this trend is changing considerably. By 2019, projections estimate that Middle East and Africa will have the world's highest cloud growth traffic rate at 41%. The UAE government is ranking #1 in digital adoption according to the 2016 Digital Middle East report from McKinsey. And hats off to the rulers of this country for that. Even the consumer is far more powerful. Consumers in today's network economy can do tasks that businesses could only do 5 years back. IT and CIOs need to move from a typical managing the task sort of a role to a more revenue contributor role. Ladies and gentlemen, everything that was disparate, disconnected, are now wired and connected. Technology today represents the how of change. Humans represent the why of change. Business systems today should be able to give you enough insights to assess what to change in your business. In today's competitive world, the opportunity is to be predictive and ahead of time, and not just in time. Not a single improvement, but complete business transformation. Not anymore a CRM or an ERP project, but it is all about combining your business operational data with big data from social, backed by analytics on a single platform and digitally. So from the eyes of a common man, what does digital transformation actually mean to you and me? Let's take two simple examples. The most important asset in any organization is you, employees. So why does an average worker still spend 28% of his time managing emails, 20% of time looking for internal information? Why do you and me still log into LinkedIn to know more about our own colleagues in the next department than looking out for internal sources? This very simple example shows the impact of how technology has impacted our common lives. Now let us look at the way we sell. Sales professionals in the audience here. Statistics reveal that 60% of sales happens online even before a prospect contacts a vendor. And more online sales continue today. And why is that 65% of the sales professionals still spend time not selling? The need is to move from legacy Salesforce CRM automations to experiences, relationships with your customers, and more importantly, connecting with your customers. In the past and is today, real-time information is definitely a new era of efficiency. But the question remains, is real-time enough? Coming to know that your manufacturing site has a problem and you not being able to meet your customer orders this holiday season is not good enough. Getting to know that your key customer account has departed business to a competitor is simply unacceptable. I'm sure most of you would not even want to face your management after that, right? It is all about how do you be predictive, meeting the demand curve, knowing what your customers want, and being able to eliminate breakdowns even before they happen, to have a cutting edge over your competitors. Now, these perspectives on digital transformation is what Microsoft brought in through Dynamics 365. Like I mentioned before, it is not just about combining or having an ERP or a CRM project. It's all about bringing all of them on a single platform. The power of advanced analytics through Power BI visualization and Cortana intelligence is natively integrated within Dynamics 365. The question here is, are you ready to take this game changer to look at your business differently? The answer needs to be a pertinent, a sure yes, because that's what we and Microsoft are bringing to this world, to speak to you about how this can transform your business. If you heard the morning sessions, most of them talked about different perspectives of digital transformation. And one of the key important things is, how do you engage with your customers? And an industry who's leading this transformation drive is the retail industry. The digital consumer has changed the face of retail. Today, it is not just about how do you connect to your customers across multiple channels. It is all about how do your customers want to connect with you. Gone are those days when we only focus about, am I making sales only through one channel? What is the best store that my sales is, or what is the best store which gives me the highest revenue here? The point here is looking at across different channels. Today we have a customer amongst us who wanted to use technology to have better insights about their customers and to embark on a customer engagement journey. This is a retailer which has been in business since the last 15 years, having 45 plus stores in the region and having over 30 million customers annually. They have recently launched a unique customer engagement program. And I would like to get your attention to this interesting video on the new engagement program that they just launched. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together to welcome Mr. Sajid Azmi, Group Head IT, Retail Arabia. Sajid, thank you for coming over. It's a pleasure seeing you always. It's most important that we start. We've been talking about the customer engagement program. If you could just brief us a little bit about the Happy Me program and what is the reason why Geant thought about a program like this?
Yeah, so, we have been in the business, but if you see the evolution, in the last 3 years, we actually doubled our stores. So what happened is, predominantly this region started as a supplier-driven market. So in the Unilevers and the Nestle's and the P&Gs, they drove what should be on the shelves. And the retailers also went that way. We decided, we realized that with 35 million transactions, there are a lot of consumers. Are we really knowing our customers? We were not, we had discussions with consumers, we had panels, and they said, we want to be engaged with you. And that started the engagement journey almost exactly 30 months back. And then came the traditional card-based or the mobility-based, and the digital penetration in the market is just, in this region, is amazing, right? And I'll give you a classic. We have launched a mobility app, but we have also a facility for non-digital customers who do not have smartphones. Today, I have only 0.03% customers from that. We have options, but people are digital. What we started, the thought process was to thank the customer, to serve the customer, to know our customer. We didn't want to go to the market and acquire new customers. We have customers, but are we listening enough? Still the journey is early. It's 5th month since we have launched it, but the response, the feedback has been amazing.
Fantastic. Sajid, with Oracle and Gold POS being the backend systems within your current landscape, why did you choose Microsoft Dynamics CRM as a platform, and what business advantages did you anticipate while choosing this solution?
All right, so we use a system called Gold, which is used by a few retailers in this region, which is our ERP. What I realized is, when we were dealing with Gold, Oracle, okay, as a database, but when I went to the, we went through RFPs and meeting partners, it was very clear, we wanted a simple solution, okay, but yet powerful solution, right? And a simple solution, like everybody is used to Microsoft. At the end of this has to be used by the marketing team, my sales force, my people on the floor, my store managers, my operation managers. The training curve is very simple with Microsoft. The other thing is, I'm a technology, I run the technology, so I have to look at the total cost of ownership. When I met vendors, they have a very closed system. When you have a closed ecosystem, then it's very difficult to keep the maintenance, though it is, from a longevity point of view. Microsoft is a very open system. I have a lot of people available in the market, more if I'm going out. So these factors, from the ease of use, and also another thing was you did a great job when you guys came with your sales pitch. And when we chose you, I think we did a good job because eventually we were able to stick to our timelines. So you convinced us, and I think we did an absolutely right thing by selecting it. And now, after looking at customer insights, because I'm in the 5th month of the journey, and I have a plethora of data, right? And I still will be acquiring more. So I think insights will be the next way to go forward.
Fantastic. And what has been the most transformative insight that you have got ever since you have executed the CRM strategy?
You cannot say that there's one transformative, but it's just, Tesco had launched, so there's a book on Tesco called Scoring Points for the Loyalty. And this is, it's like drinking from a hose water. So you actually just need to put on the tap. The amount of information, we don't even have right now all our customers onboarded. Correct, within 4 months. And the information that we're getting is amazing, right? So we thought knowing the transactions, knowing the bills, getting insights from our key retailers, we used to get. I'll give you a classic example, right? In January, right? December, this is an expatriate-driven area. We have a lot of stores in different locations. We always stock things according to the movement and have an on-shelf availability. Right? But we never realized that in 3 of our stores, for UK people, and for the French people and United States people, the top selling item in the first 10 days was cat litter. Right? Now, and that's amazing. We stock cat litter, but we never think about that to be the key area, a key value item or key reference item. So there's a lot that will come, and there's also a peril to it. When you get too much information, you can just try to just deep dive. So we have to think what is the key KPIs, what is it we require to serve the customer better, right? What is the delta for this year, what is the delta, and it is a revolution process. Because the analysis is just amazing. You give somebody information, you say, there are this many women, this woman is 45 years, but what are we doing with it? We heard about ACT, right? Unless there's no action, right? And you have to create those segmentations. You have to personalize without being intrusive, and that's what the journey is all about right now.
Fantastic. So, Sajid, just a thought, as a leading retailer, how do you think digital transformation or technology has really evolved, and what role do you think Microsoft and Levtech can play on this journey with you?
See, I already said that. For example, if you look, had I probably launched 5 years back, I would have gone with the cloud system, right? And I just went with the mobile app, and I have not received a single complaint from any customer, right? And each of my customers have downloaded the app, they're coming, they're giving us feedback. If you see some of the features which we are there, shopping list, right? Have you seen how many people are walking in the supermarkets and by sending WhatsApp messages and buy the milk, buy the bread? Digital transformation is everyday life, and we are in the grocery business. Now these shopping lists, today my 60% of my current customers are using my shopping list, and that is out of that 60%, 40% of my customers are making a family list. This is digital transformation, right? And it also, from a retailer point of view, they are making lists for tomorrow, day after tomorrow. It tells me that have your stocks ready. That's right. Have they, what is the worst for a customer? He comes in and he goes. Now what happens is, the second part of the question is how Microsoft and Levtech comes into picture. See, till now, you said it's relationship. Our relationship has been very productive both for you and for us. What happens is, I'm getting a lot of information, right? And we are looking at data. And with this kind of, having Azure and having customer insight, if we are very clear as business what we want to see and machine learning coming into the picture, these are some of the things we will be able to serve the customer better. We don't want to wow the customer with technology. We want to serve the customer better. We want to thank the customer better. If we are unable to do that, then we are not doing a job. So I think that's what the goal should be.
Perfect. Thank you, Sajid. They have done a fantastic job with the launch of the engagement program, and we are definitely happy to be associated with Geant. As you just heard, technology is the backbone of a successful business. What it requires is a unified and integrated business platform. And this applies to any business. You need this platform to ensure that you need to achieve success and to have cutting edge. And the same applies to every industry. And the legal industry is no exception. Law firms generally aren't immune to the digital transformation world and what technology can do for them. Law firms find themselves grappling with the same amount of pressure that other customers have or other businesses would have. Consumers of legal services are smarter, they're more demanding, and it's very important that a law firm is able to live up to those expectations. Ladies and gentlemen, one such example of a law firm who has embarked on a digital transformation journey is Cedar White Bradley. Cedar White Bradley is a regional legal consultancy firm that provides intellectual property and commercial litigation services through its member firms in the Middle East and North Africa region. Through its UAE member firm, Khalid Al Tamimi Advocates and Legal Consultants, CWB provides trademark formality services, trademark advisory services, anti-counterfeiting, patents, as well as general commercial litigation services. CWB has embarked on a journey of Microsoft Dynamics 365 to be the game changer for their business. It is my pleasure to invite Mr. Halim Shehadeh, CEO of Cedar White Bradley. Hi, Halim. Hi, Halim. Nice to meet you. Patrick. Thank you for joining us, Mr. Halim. I am generally not excited to meet lawyers, but you are obviously an exception always. Let's start off with a simple question here. How do you think technology has played a pivotal part in the legal industry?
Well, technology has been affecting our lives tremendously over the past 15 years. It was slow in changing the legal industry, affecting the legal industry. Over the past, I would say, over the past 7 years, there's been a huge shift in the way legal services are provided and offered, and that's in large part due to the prevalence of technology in that industry. Predominantly, historically, legal services, you would always need to interact with a lawyer, come visit them, speak to them, take up their time, and something like that, by its very nature, used to drive up the costs.
That's right.
For the delivery of the service. What technology has been able to do is to enable law firms to package their services in such a way and deliver them online to their customers, which has put a tremendous impact on costs. It's pushing down costs to such a level where people that were precluded previously or couldn't afford good legal representation are now able to procure that service online the same way, not the same way, very similar way to how they would buy something from Amazon.
Right, right. Mr. Halim, in my opinion, a legal firm is quite simply a professional services organization where the key drivers of success are managing internal talent and an effective client engagement. CWB has embarked on this journey of implementing Microsoft Dynamics 365. How do you think the solution would actually add value from those two perspectives of your business?
All right. Again, traditionally, the law firm, the key to the success of the law firm was the knowledge that its lawyers retained. Today, it's a lot more than that.
Right.
It's about customer engagement. It's about utilizing your lawyers to the extent possible. Again, you want to drive down costs. You want to make sure your lawyers are spending their time doing the right things. Dynamics allows you and gives you the insight into that information. It allows you to manage their utilization. It allows you to manage their productivity. It gives them information about their customers in such a way that they couldn't interact with them previously.
That's right.
It really enables the lawyer now to provide much better service to their clientele than previously possible.
Right.
In terms of the business, we're able now to also, because of all the data that's consolidated in the system, we're able to flag certain areas where we could do better at. We investigate them, we try new things, and see the impact of those new things through Dynamics. It's such a fantastic platform to collect
Absolutely.
Information and data.
And what do you think are the other areas in future that you would use Dynamics 365 for your business?
Well, I mean, working backwards, the ultimate goal is to transition the entire business, every function, every department, every aspect of the business into the platform. For us, we're focusing very much now on the customer side of the business.
Correct.
And ultimately, we're going to transition over to automating everything, our interactions with our vendors, processing their bills, interaction with our banks, reconciling our bank accounts, executing our bank transfers, receiving payments from our clients. We intend to automate the entire business altogether on that one platform.
Right, that's fantastic. And from a consulting partner perspective, why do you think it is important for organizations to choose a qualified, experienced partner for your implementations?
That's a very good question. The partner you choose is as important, or to some extent even more important than the product itself.
That's right.
You can have a fantastic product, but if the partner that's managing and heading up the implementation isn't up to the standard, the product's not going to deliver. Conversely, you might have a product that's not really that good, but if you have a fantastic partner, he can really make that product deliver for you.
Right.
So my advice to anyone that is thinking of implementing Dynamics, or any other ERP, there are two decisions that you have to make. One, the product, and two, who the partner is. Not every partner is the same, so make sure you choose the right partner.
Fantastic. Mr. Ali, I'm so happy to see you again, and I'm glad that you have embarked on this transformation journey with Dynamics 365. Today's world is not just about the digital consumer, as you have heard from customers in front of you. It is all about how do you integrate digital in all facets of your life. Unlocking the true potential of digitization needs a collaborative, collective action, and it must begin now. It must begin immediately for you to have a game changer in your business. And that is exactly what we at Levtech Consulting are here to take your business to the next level. Being in one of the top 50 partners of Microsoft globally, we have always aspired to provide value-added consulting to our customers and not just be the typical implementation partners of solutions. We have always aspired to ensure that we leverage technology along with our domain expertise and the state-of-the-art business solutions from Microsoft. Ladies and gentlemen, before I conclude, I would like to bring your attention to a short video about our corporate. Embark on this journey. You have a fantastic past. You need to move to the future. You need to have a fantastic technology and a right partner like Levtech Consulting. Thank you.
sales forecast based on guesswork rather than accurate figures? Are your projects overshooting time and budget while tracking assets and inventory become a hassle? Are you finding it difficult to manage and motivate your team? Levtech and Dynamics 365 brings together sales and operational business applications and processes on a single platform. With industry solutions from Levtech, we deliver the next generation of intelligent business applications on the cloud with inbuilt predictive intelligence and analytics capabilities. Levtech Consulting is a global technology consulting firm delivering enterprise business solutions, purpose-built for your industry, and delivered through resources with in-depth domain expertise. Established in 2009, we are headquartered in Dubai, UAE, and have offices in Qatar, Saudi Arabia, India, the US, and Singapore, servicing a global customer base of over 200 enterprises. We deliver a range of diverse business platforms including ERP, CRM, mobile applications, and analytics from Microsoft and other global partners. Our services portfolio is geared to deliver high-quality end-to-end business process improvement, software development and implementation services, backed by structured project management and support teams. With Microsoft Dynamics as our platform of choice, we specialize in specific verticals such as retail, real estate, construction, and manufacturing. We have the people, the knowledge, and the experience to automate best practices and deliver consulting value in a practical manner. We follow the Microsoft SureStep methodology in all our implementations and have engineered quality control and change management practices within our delivery model to minimize risks and maximize value in every project. Partner with Levtech Consulting to transform your organization. We are waiting to know more about your business.
The last 10 years was about using IT to change the way you work. The next 10 years will be about using IT to transform your business. We at Levtech are looking forward to partnering with you in transforming your business. With Dynamics 365 and the Intelligent Business Cloud, we have the tools, the skill sets, and the experience to take your business to the next decade and beyond that. Here is our team.
Basically, Levtech was not planned to be this multi-billion-dollar organization it is today.
Thanks, that helps.
Right. It was started as a very small enterprise between friends. In fact, we didn't even plan it to be an enterprise. Right. It was something that was decided over lunch. And we never figured that it's going to grow this big, but I think we've all worked very hard and we're very proud of what we've done.
Right.
What would you like to see as far as this company is concerned in the coming years, and what is the expectation from the same team and the same friends?
So the way I see it, the base of the company is built on intent, and I think our intentions are very clear: to service customers well, to have a merit-based culture within the company, and to have a inspired and innovative way of working. So this stays the same. What would we want to do in the future? I would think from a business standpoint, adopt new technology. We've always been a business applications company focused on ERP and CRM. I would love for us to get into many other sides of technology and become a broader provider to the customers that we meet. We solve more business challenges, we add more value. And in turn we enrich ourselves as well with knowledge. So that's the way I would see it. So as a company, I think our people may call it vision and mission, but I think our intent is to add real value to our stakeholders. And when I say stakeholders, it's a very broad term, but when I sequence it, I would think that I would look to add value first of all to our customers, because we are grateful for the business. They've entrusted us with very important business processes and objectives of their own, and they in turn employ people, so it's very important that we deliver for them. Second, I would think that we need to add value to our employees. They are our biggest asset. They add value at every stage, and what they do is what reflects in our abilities. And it's we've grown as a family, and I think we will keep this as a family forever. And third, I would think that we would want to add value to society. We are doing it in our own small way today, through employing people, through small initiatives of our own. But as we grow, I'm sure this will become a larger portion of our business, and we would look to give back to society for what society has done for us through the many years of our existence. So I would conclude with that, and I would like to thank our entire team for all their efforts. Thank you.